Alright, y'all. 今はダイエットの中で私を行きました。I went inside Dallas. Wait, that sentence doesn't make sense. Alright, y'all. We got a workout we're about to hit today. I think we're gonna do a chest day and tri day today. Then we're gonna get our 30 minutes of cardio in. We're hitting absolute recomp today. I'm back at my favorite gym in Dallas, which I'm super excited about. So we're gonna have a big chest day, and then we're gonna get some Japanese done. So there's not too much to talk about. I mean, it's just been a work day as it is, a long drive. So let's get to the gym. To 私は7時に7時にホテルで帰ります。6時に私は筋トレをしました。1時間しました。So pretty much, I didn't just get back from the gym. I've been cooking this whole time. Made myself some pasta and meatballs. It took a lot longer than I thought, and the workout took a lot longer than I thought. Now that I'm adding on 30 minutes of cardio, I have to be kind of like aware of the time I'm spending when I'm actually at the gym in between sets. I need to make sure I get off my phone because that time goes by really quickly. But right now it is 8:38, so I'm gonna get pretty much my food eaten, and I should be starting around like 9:15. I want to say is when I'll start my study session. That'll get me done around like 10:15. So not a very early night, unfortunately, but we're working with the best we got. Actually, we could say early night. It would be you hayai janai desu. Not an early night. But yeah, so we're gonna eat some food. We're gonna watch a little bit of Netflix, and then we're gonna get into our Japanese work. The nice thing is we got all of our kanji done, and we got all of our Anki done, outside of adding on our new kanji. So it's going to give me time to really just use, my Genki textbook and just look at words and start talking out loud and spend that time actually doing Japanese compared to just studying stuff. So I think even though, yes, it's more time that I have to do each day, I think it's more productive time compared to just spending it all on kanji. So we're going to get our food eaten, and then we're going to get to our Japanese. It その時は早いじゃないです。It is not early. It's pretty much what I said. At this moment, it is not early. 今は10時です。私は日本語を1時間勉強しました。I just studied Japanese for an hour, and then it's 10 o'clock. In case you guys are wondering, I'm kind of not necessarily taking a break per se, but I'm switching up my study style. I discovered this like text to speech thing. I think one of the things I struggle with is doing shadowing practice and also doing listening practice. So I know it doesn't seem like I'm doing a lot right now, but pretty much I'm going through all of my Genki chapters, like of chapters like 1 through 4 that I've learned so far, and all of my kanji that I've learned so far, and my core 2K, and my N5 vocabulary, and I'm kind of throwing them all into jumbled sentences. The way I see this is I could go back when I'm on the road and just once I get a bulk of like 100 to 200 of these, I could just keep playing them over and over again for listening practice as I go, which is going to help with listening comprehension, and I can do some shadowing practice. So that's my plan that I'm doing right now. It's a little bit time consuming, but I think it's a lot more beneficial to help it stick in my memory because I could understand things in context when I'm learning new words. Like for instance, today when we're going through kanji, we learned 2 new words I want to say, which is hakujin desu, which is a white person. So if I want to say my parents are white, I could say watashi no ryoshin wa hakujin desu. My parents are white. I also learned me, but you could use me means like I, but it also means like came into sight. It can mean like a verb. So like for instance, if I want to say like one of the words I have in here is at that moment a dog came into my sight. It was sono toki wa inu ga me ni haitta desu. At that moment, a dog came into my sight. And I learned that one, and then I learned just the kanji or the actual vocab word for the word white, which is shiro. So we could like use that for description. So one of the sentences I have in here is Peyton-san wa kaimono ni watashi ni ikimasu ka? Will you go shopping with me? And she says, "I desu yo." Yes, I will go shopping with you. And then while we're at the store, I like point out like a dress, which let me see the exact words. Well, I could just say it out loud. So like, I could say, Ryo, what is it? Shiro no dressu wa kirei desu yo. Peyton-san wa sono dressu o karimasu ka? Will you Peyton, will you buy that dress? And she could say dore no dressu desu ka? Which dress is it? And the sentence I put in there is shiro no dressu wa Mado no tonari desu. That dress is the one next to the window. So those are the sentences that I built together. I probably had this Anki deck filled out pretty well. I wanted to build more sentences and actually more conversations in between. The nice thing is I could kind of show you guys this side. I think you get like 2,000 a day when you refresh it. So pretty much you could do conversations where you could change it to a girl and a boy going back and forth. So like they have all these options where you can choose different ones. So I've just been doing that and just building out a bunch of listening and sentences to help my comprehension of sentences. And at the same time, it's also helped me realize how I could use words in different contexts and how different words with, like, for instance, the ni particle or the o particle or the ga particle could change the meaning of the actual word that you're talking about. So that's what we got done tonight. It is very late, so I'm probably gonna watch a little bit of TV in bed. 私はテレビを見ます。アメリカのテレビをNetflix です。So we're gonna watch some Netflix before we go to bed, and we'll probably get to bed around like 11:45. Usually I get to bed exactly at 12 o'clock. So we could say, let's see, こんばんは、こんばんは、12時、私を寝ます。At 12 o'clock, I will go to bed. So that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch y'all tomorrow.